Don't pause. Press play.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Team New Podcast. Today we have my co-host, Kiwi.
I may be poor, but I know a whore when I see one.
We have our couple co-host, Spec and Omega.
Hello there.
I may be British, but I'm also blind.
And we have our members Noir and Ari, but Ari's in the video later. She'll randomly leave. She's not around right now, but she's in the video later. You'll get to see her. Noir is out for sick reasons. And then we also have our star child and editor and film artist, Bun Bun.
My stepmom's still stuck in the washing machine.
Okay, so today's video is going to be a bunch of game reviews as usual. So let's see. The first game we're going to be reviewing is probably going to be a fan-hated video game, Fortnite.
Ew!
The point of that is Tomaz's face.
That is huh?
That shit
ladies and
gross.
gentlemen,
That
ladies
was
and gentlemen.
outrageous.
Oh my god.
That's
We are not.
We're not going to talk about me back in the day. We're not talking about me back in the day.
we're not talking about Fortnite. We were ending
All
it
I'm
with
saying
the
about that
word
game
Fortnite, and
is,
we're moving
if
on.
you got rid of all of the kids, it would be a pretty decent game. Wouldn't be a god tier or a good tier.
Can
It'd
we
be a
please
decent.
just not talk? Just shut up.
Okay.
Silence. If I hear the word Fortnite
Fortnite's
one more
over.
fucking time, I'm
Dead.
gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
Night Fort.
Fortnite. Night Fort.
Okay, so let's get serious. We're gonna talk about Apex Legends. By the way, none of this is sponsored, so we're not sponsored by any of these games. We're not sponsored by any of these games. Just disclaimer that we are not sponsored. Okay, so let's talk about Apex. Who's the best character in the game? Who? Opinions.
Revenant and Octane.
I say Lifeline.
Because you're a woman.
I've never played that.
Oh my god, you gotta bring sex into it always. You gotta bring gender into it. Like,
Yes.
you fucking racist.
Hey, at least my
Remember,
dog didn't
kids,
step on
I'm not
me.
racist. No, wait, listen to this.
How
I'm
is
not
bringing
Well,
the
dog ain't
fact
got no
that you're
knees.
a woman racist? He's talking about black woman. He just says because you're a woman.
No, TJ.
That's sexist.
That's sexist and racist because I'm black
Wait, no,
and it's
TJ.
because I'm a woman.
No, wait.
You didn't have to say it for it to be racist.
You being black though? He just
You didn't have to say anything for it to be racist. You didn't have to say anything about race.
TJ, I want to say but I want to make sure everyone's quiet for this. Remember, kids, I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. I'm looking at you, Tomaz.
Don't be homophobic. We are not homophobic on her. Remember, kids. It's okay to be stupid. Just don't eat dirt. Just do not eat dirt. Okay, wow. The pain.
I have no
The pain.
I have no intelligence whatsoever.
Remember, you're a genius if you're smarter than me.
Ow!
Everyone's smarter than me.
Wait, I want to make a quick little remark. Hold on, I want to make a quick little remark. I got a question for everyone. Does anyone here other than me work?
I want to get a job.
Like an actual physical job? A physical job, not this.
I did before I had to quit from military school. Before I had to quit from military school, I
Currently,
did.
presently, you're in a job
Currently.
right fucking now.
Oh, then no.
All
Not
right,
working
all
for
right,
your
what do you do?
family. Not working for your
I'm
family.
working for my family, douchebag.
Oh, you're not cutting wood anymore?
What do you do?
I still
What do you
do.
do?
I worked in the kitchen.
Oh, so you're a woman.
Woman's job.
You saw her job! No! Okay, Ari, what do you do?
So you're...
Ari, what do you do?
Work at a daycare and an arcade.
All right.
Kids.
Corey, Buns, what do you do? Bun. Bunny bun.
Your mom.
My mom is dead! Why did I do? Anyways,
Dumb.
I was about to go. So apparently, me and Ari are the only ones that work. Man, imagine having to
What?
depend on family for money.
I don't depend on family for money. I work.
What job?
Warehouses. How do you think I'm supposed to be transferring to Ohio soon?
Kiwi, you for real forgot me, bro. You say Kiwi and R, you forgot
I'm
me.
transferring to the Ohio branch, Sped.
Oh, guys.
Anyways, no, I didn't forget about you. You're just sexist and racist at the same time. So I just,
Guys.
thought you were invisible.
I
I've been
have,
over this on how I said I've worked the same job as Noir.
I have a small story time for
That's
you
fair.
guys from yesterday.
Oh lord.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Story time, let's hear it.
yesterday I was hanging out with with like at least you two and Noir. And I was just sitting there with Noir and one of my friends. When
I love you,
was
Noir.
Like, don't
Love
roll me
you,
into
boys.
this.
Anyway, as I said,
Let me love
I
my
was being-
Mexican boy.
I was
Continue.
I basically I thought I was gonna be silly and stuff and like pretend to fall on the ground. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so silly. I did
Oh,
it
yeah,
once,
Liz.
they missed it, so I was like, okay, I'll just do it again. I said, hey, Nor, my friend, come here. And then I was like, okay. I mean, they were like, okay. And so I looked down. I jumped off my bed onto the ground, not calculating how much room between me and my desk was. I hit my arm on my desk super hard and cut open and bruised my arm.
Like them chips, that in the meat, bro. How much?
Stop it! I'm gonna get jealous of our fucking nachos.
How much poop
It
hard?
looks like a bunch of nachos. Look at him. Or him.
How much poop
My
hard?
asshole just opened up for that fucking nachos, bro.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, my
Especially when that
cheek.
nacho cheese hits. Ooh.
Have people come on the podcast once we raise our following. We can have people who play VR chat who want to like talk come on as special guests to talk. Just letting that be known now.
Try and get Drumsy on here.
Oh god, yes, please.
Drumsy?
Yo, we don't
Drumsy's
fuck
literally
with
my
Drumsy. We
favorite
all know
dude.
like Drumsy's lame. If we mess with Drumsy, Josh Depp will never mess with us.
But Drumsy, you don't understand. Drumsy's my VR chat idol.
I know credit, bitch. I know credit.
Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. I'm gonna say something so we'll get Drumsy on here, okay?
Dream come true. It will be a dream come true.
Drumsy, if you're seeing this, please, I love you. I won't leave you until like Peach and all of
You're a
them.
monkey.
I was joking, Drumsy. I actually genuinely love your videos.
Anyways,
I have a genuine
you game
question for Kiwi.
give me your question, please. I will gladly answer it.
Have you ever had to deal with anyone that's in a suit for the Minions the Res group?
Yes! Oh my god, yes! That was literally 7 days! I missed out on it! I fucking missed out on it! There was a big giant group of people on the premiere day who came to my movie theater all fucking dressed up and everything. My fucking going to take pictures!
Wait, someone please explain to me what's that trend? Explain to me what that trend is, because I never.
No, because they were dressing up as minions or as Grus to. Oh.
That go down.
They went AFK. Don't worry.
Well,
about it.
they were dressed.
Let's take a moment of silence for the one we just lost.
For the Avengers movie, they all dressed up as Avengers, like premiere anime movies. They'll dress up as the characters as a joke for TikToks or something like that. It's genuinely hilarious, and I would love it. Okay, can we talk about how if we were to be invited to a premiere, it would be the best thing ever. Like I've had friends who've
Here's the
been
thing.
invited to premieres, and it makes me jealous. I'm happy for them, but I want to go.
Here's the thing. As an employee to the movie theater, the day before the movie, like the day before the movie is in theaters or scheduled to be released in theaters. As an employee, I get to go into very late at night the day before and watch said movie. So screw y'all. I got to watch the Jurassic Park movie before any of y'all could.
The premieres, like the celebrity premiere ones.
We need to get someone here that's worked on Disney or something, like in Disney parks and stuff, and like get them to talk about how bad
I
it
would
was.
love. I feel like I want to work at a Disney park.
He worked at
Speaking
Disney
of
as
TikTok.
Spider-Man, and he always every time
Speaking of
he
TikTok, oh my
fucking
god,
every time
the fucking.
he tells a story, he goes, this is what the story is. I used to work in it. I do not speak for the company or the people. And I'm just like,
Fucking, also, yeah, tomorrow is a special day for two people from our cast. Would you guys like to talk about that real
I'm gonna
quick?
kill you, TJ. I'm gonna kill you. 2 seconds if you don't.
Oh,
shut up.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I will announce it for you, you motherfuckers. I will say it for you.
Shut up.
we got love in the
I'll
air.
kill
Like,
you.
You want to be an Air Force Ranger? You want to live a life of danger?
I'm just gonna say it for them. Are getting married.
As their priest, I get to make the announcement, motherfucker. All right, tomorrow, these two lovebirds are gonna get married, and I'm their priest.
Let me turn off.
Yeah, do I have consent to make the funny haha jokes as their funny haha priest?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, going back to TikTok real quick, have you guys seen that couple? Like the girl is like 50 to 60 years old now. One guy's like 28, almost like 25, 28.
Oh, Miss Skelly Bone.
Yeah.
She was in middle school. No, she was in elementary school before he was born. She was just leaving elementary before he was born. They are like that is highly uncomfortable.
Dude, what?
I mean, I would say something, but my parents aren't as bad. They're just 15 years apart.
I think.
When my mom was in high school, I'm pretty sure my stepdad was in either middle.
See,
Eddie Munson?
Eddie.
not Eddie Mutson, the Eddie that I told you about that made that one video. One of fucking go like someone you used to fuck with and then turns the phone really fast so you have to pause the scene.
No. Here's the thing. This is how she did it. Someone used to fuck with.
Yes, like
Just. Like, bitch, I can't see that fast. Like, hold on. Like, first.
and then she used a
first off, if you're
horrible
gonna say-
picture of me. She used a horrible picture of me.
If you're gonna talk shit, don't go. Like, because the entire video was like, there was one girl where sometimes she'd go like this and stuff.
Oh, that was Ace. That's my that's Ace. That's my grandson Ace.
The entire thing was just literally just. Like, first off, honey, give the fucking camera a second to not only process how bright your fucking screen is, but also for people to, like, see and process pictures, or at least give enough time for them to pause it and analyze it. Like, I just assumed there was a picture of him because she was just like, not even a frame on there. Just.
Oh, this goes out to you, Samantha.
So, by the way, these are just a bunch of.
Girl can
I would
close her
like to
legs.
mention that the people who are also named Samantha out there, this is not dedicated to you. This is dedicated to one person.
It's very
Samantha
specific, and she knows who she
DeRoja.
is.
Samantha DeRoja. I'm pulling the full name
She
out.
knows who it
Samantha
is.
DeRoja. You know
knows
who
who
you
she
are.
is.
You know what you
fucking-
did. She's up with the entire baseball team.
Exactly. Like,
I'm not even joking. Not exaggerating. 28 members.
Hold on. No, call her the Horios. They got cream in the middle. They got cream in the middle. Good. Ass cream in the middle.
Oh, she be mega stuffed. She be mega stuffed.
Bundle, where you going?
Mega stuffed Oreo.
I can see Bun Bun's nameplate slowly coming around.
I can't see what.
Suck in your fucking microphone and suck my dick instead.
All right, come here.
No, this is not a porn. What the hell is
I
wrong?
want to see real.
Anybody that's watching this, please leave some comments for us to react to.
Yes, please.
And put
Also,
their names in it. Put their names in it if it's dedicated.
yeah, like put their names in it. Put their names in it.
Like, do you have any
And I want to do a video of them just here on like
It's like a
we
trans-
cannot react. We cannot react.
Yeah,
You three will be reading.
have set people to read set comments? Like, I want to be able
Here
to.
it comes from me.
Bun Bun reads the comments for Ari.
Already
That would be hilarious.
Or if we get
One
Thomas as a guest, because I know in the future, if we do a certain thing, he's definitely one of.
Run away from me.
I didn't know her gender.
Wait.
His. His.
Him.
His.
Him.
His.
Bun, come back. Bun, come back.
I'm
Bun, come
stupid
back.
with pronouns. Kiwi said that they were here. I still call her she sometimes. I just did. He.
At this point, all my children, all 39, basically 40 children,
Why
that
have to
I have,
talk like this
all
to be a
misgender me
man?
except for 4. Except only 4 of them don't misgender me, and those are my
Why have to
strictly
talk like
Discord
this to
children.
be
They
a
won't call me
man?
father. But every other like 36 children misgender the fuck out of me, along with several of my friends. So at the point, like I'm literally at the point of where I've just been like gone from he him to he they to I don't give a fuck anymore because I'm tired of correcting people because no one's gonna change it.
Honestly,
People think that they misgender me. Sleepy thinks they misgender me. Now I go by all pronouns. I'm Jesus.
Wait, listen. Honestly, I didn't tell any of y'all this, but I do go by all. I don't care.
Yeah, I kind of guess because you wear that dress.
Yeah.
You wear that dress. You're pretty princess.
You
I literally wear shiggy in a dress.
You were shiggy in a maid dress. Very specifically, a maid dress.
Yeah.
If someone bought me one in real life, I'd wear it.
like for real, I'll be like,
Okay. So what else are we talking about again? Who wants to pick the Doki? Who's played it? I haven't fully finished it yet. So
played it.
I've played
who's
it.
reviewing it,
I've
sadly?
played it. I described it to
I
you.
watched people play it. I
know, I
voice
haven't played
acted
it yet.
in it. I voice
I've
acted.
seen a few clips.
I also voice acted
TJ.
in it.
I voice
So,
acted
we're
all
gonna
the
go with,
characters in my own way.
Let's see. We're gonna
I
do.
voice acted Natsuki
Purple's gonna
in the
go
group.
first. Omega's gonna go
TJ.
first about her, and then we're gonna go around the table. Yeah,
TJ,
so
I'm gonna be
you review
honest to
first,
God,
and then we're gonna go around.
I bet out of everybody in this room, she knows that game by heart. She gonna go on a rant, and you better listen. Here's the microphone.
Okay, then you're last. We're starting with Ari.
Hi, Grandma.
I need to find the definition of a review.
Am I wrong?
I'm gay. I don't
your
know what the fuck a review
Mom.
is.
Review.
I first played it. I honestly got scared shitless. Not from Sayori, not from Yuri, surprising, but Natsuki. Like Natsuki scared the shit out of me. Stop.
And
honey,
the dog.
honey, where my honey? He keeps stealing my mic. I'm gonna cry.
Punch him in the gut or remove his organs.
Put down the fucking mic.
It's out of the microphone.
Put down the mic. Let go of the mic. You can still speak, but you must let go of the mic first.
Utterly terrifying with Natsuki. Reviews of characters. I'm gonna fight you.
You know what's
You guys talking about
bad?
Yuri
That I
and
thought I'd go into
Amazing.
water, but I'm filming, so I can't get off.
I must call my peasant dog to bring me water. Maybach, water.
He's gonna drink it.
Maybach, water.
Yeah. You know that if you do that, he's gonna drink it before he even gets there.
Guys,
Honestly,
I might
9
die
out of 10
over
and would
this.
recommend to people who like.
I don't think you would
stuff.
blame Durst.
If they're a masochist, then yeah, watch it.
Okay,
I mean, play
Huey,
it.
Huey.
Yeah, if you're a masochist
Huey,
and you
your
like
turn.
anime girls dying, definitely go watch it.
If you're like me, then you'll like it.
I don't think anybody's like
on
you,
my
friend.
last straw. If you steal my mic one more fucking time, I'm actually gonna cry. Anyways.
I'm going to die because I can't get water.
I've been doing too much Twitch.
I love how you sound like a streamer there. We don't know what you be doing on Twitch.
Hey, yo, Twitch. Anyway, off on Twitch stream.
oh no, they caught me. Good job.
Do a Twitch stream.
Twitch streaming I can do because I've done Twitch streaming many
Bro,
times.
My
I've
persona
posted
on
videos.
Twitch
I've
is a
posted so many
raccoon.
videos. Oh my god.
A few inches later.
So that was a short intermission. So my review on DDLC is it was a pretty good game. It really caught most people's attention because of the fact of how it would add files, delete files. If you deleted a file, it deleted a character. And me personally, I've always wondered if it was possible to make your own file and your own character. Like, could you add your own characters? Could you make a character, code it in, and somehow make it in there? I've always wondered that. Because you can delete characters. Couldn't you add characters? And especially how... And especially...
That also brings in the question of, can you change the design of how certain characters look? Like...
Yes, because I'm pretty sure there's a graphics file. And that's where all the graphics
And also change how their story ends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could rewrite
there's
the
mods
story.
for that, and they just alter the file.
Yeah, because, we all know what the MC looks like. Eventually, after a while, we all figure out what the MC looks like. And then the thing is that, like, couldn't you go into the files and change how he looks like? Or change all the... Like, couldn't you make gender bend versions of all the characters because you're just messing around with the file?
Couldn't MC be NC?
Anyways. But, overall review via stars, it was definitely... It was a 4.5 out of... A 4.5 out of 5, honestly. Because it's sad. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And plus, nothing's perfect.
So I mean, it had its own flaws. Sometimes there was like actual glitches that weren't supposed to happen and stuff like that, which was kind of fixed into the game, maybe kind of. But overall, it was a good game, and the characters. Don't want to ask me about the characters. Yuri, overall my favorite. Monica,
I'm sorry,
she was a bit
my
creepy,
husband
but
had
she was creepy, but she ended up being good in the end, depending on what path you took. Not Suki, she was a little too sweet for her own good, and Sayori was straight childish, and that it was pretty cool and cute at the same time. It was interesting at the dynamics of all the characters, how they contrasted to each other. So it was a pretty good game. Overall, I would recommend it though.
I mean,
Okay, so now we're gonna hear.
They need to like spread out and like hit everyone's interest. Like there's some people that like the Cinder, some people that like, you know, the Yandere kind of like S kind of people. And
then like the manga reader. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cinder
All right,
manga reader.
and pass on the mic.
I was eating chicken.
My take on DDoC is it's probably a solid 8.5 out of 10, if I'm going to be honest. It was kind of boring until like maybe the middle of the game. Because like it starts out like a normal day, of course, and like it's pretty boring. You don't really want to do it, and you end up skipping a lot, and then you're confused when you get to the good part. Yeah, but to be fair, it's like repeating the same thing every day up until you get to like the actual creepy part. Until the festival. And then that took like an hour or two to actually get to.
Oh, didn't mean to.
The characters, Yuri, honestly, not really my cup of tea.
I don't like Yuri either.
Yeah, Yuri was kind of boring in my opinion, though I loved kind of voicing her when I was doing a playthrough. She was fun to voice, but it kind of got difficult at times because there were a lot of words that I couldn't pronounce that she was saying. It might just be probably that. Monica, though.
Please, because we do not say the R word here.
Please.
Oh yeah, that word is a no-no. Also, do not leave that word commented in the comments. Your comment will be blocked off of the videos, and you will be blocked off the TikTok. And if I ever see that word in their comments, that is a reminder that that word can. I'm talking about for people who comment on stuff. You will leave that in the comments. Sorry, you will be reported and blocked, and you will never allowed to be even mentioned or anything. Don't use the R word.
Over it if you can.
Don't use the long R word.
I don't know how to spell dyslexic.
I don't either.
I actually don't have dyslexia. I actually have a different reading disorder.
I have it,
Of course
so
we
I
don't.
apologize.
Okay.
We're both
So after Omega finishes a review on Doki Doki, I'm going to do 2 game reviews. One of them I know nobody's played in here, and then the second one I don't know if some of y'all played it. And then we're gonna, because I also want to stop and talk about 3 people, because how I want to do it is we have our daily talk shit about 3 people, and I have 3. talk about. We've all heard him, we all know him, we all hate him.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so continue.
Yes.
Yes, that's one of them.
I'm gonna shorten it a little bit. Monica, she was kind of boring until she picked up and started doing some stuff. Sayori, probably one of my favorite characters aside from Natsuki. Those two are both childish in their own way, but both very entertaining up until, they ended up being deleted.
Damn.
Monica,
Couldn't be me.
self-centered, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Overall game, though, pretty fun after you get to the festival part. Anything before that's kind of boring.
Like a what?
I did cry when I got to Sayori's part. I would recommend it.
Oh, God.
I would recommend it if you really liked that kind of stuff. That
Also, do not play this game if you are underage, and this game has a lot of blood and guts.
So this game, literally, before you even play it, like, you hit play and shit, it gives you a warning saying, hey, this thing contains suicide, and a lot of gore, and vomit, and just a lot of very adult content.
If you're into that, that's a different story.
And abuse. You can't forget about Natsuki's abusive father. That also includes that.
I would not recommend it if you're sensitive to, like, gore, suicide, or just abuse in general, or anything like that.
Otherwise, if you're not, highly recommended.
Exactly.
What's your reviews on it? What's your rating of it? 0 out of 10, 1 out of 10, what is it?
I said 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, so I want to review 2 games real quick. First of them will be Destiny 2's new Witch Queen DLC. It's not new anymore, but the new Witch Queen DLC. I played through it, and I want to say this. Easy mode, see, the reason why I liked it, I give it like a 9 out of 10, because the reason why I liked it was because of how they took a different approach to the game. They basically gave you 2 different ways to play. You can either play it like normal, like every other game, or you can play it on Legendary, where it makes it like 100 times harder, more difficult, 1 life, like that, all that kind of stuff, which was genuinely fun to play with, especially when you're playing with teammates. Just don't play with little kids, because they don't know what they're doing, and it pisses people off when they don't ever. And also, I also love the fight scenes in there, like the certain like clips where like you'd see the people fighting was honestly funny. And we found a glitch. So throughout the game, the main characters of the game would be Ikora and the Titan Vanguard. Basically, in the game, Ikora will come down and use her super and hit the ground, and there's a chance you could actually die to it. If you glitch the game right, which is genuinely funny. But people don't like the glitch because you wipe if you die. Like, you have to start over if you die from it. It's genuinely funny to watch during streams. It's happened multiple times. Genuine. I give the new DLC. I give the new DLC probably a 9 out of 10. And also, this is an old game. Well, technically not. It came out last year, I think. Came out when the PS5 dropped. Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil Village. Genuinely a fun game. I genuinely love that game because of the approach they took of it. It was a different storyline. I loved everything about it. My favorite boss fight would probably be against what was his name? Heisenberg. I love that fight scene. That was one of the best fight scenes ever, especially when like you had to fight him in a machine. With your bro, that was genuinely fun.
Would simp any day.
Would simp? Yes, 100% would simp over. I'm sorry.
Ayo,
I know, like nobody really likes Gamzee,
but I'm sorry, let me do it, but Heisenberg just.
I love Heisenberg to the point where back when like everybody was cool, Gamzee had my name set in her phone as Heisenberg / idiot, and I have her name set as Lady Dimitrescu, which was like it was an inside joke because she simped for Lady Dimitrescu. And I simped for Heisenberg because Heisenberg was saying that attractive. I'm sorry, but if you found that fish attractive, I'm sorry. You need to go to a sane asylum. If you found an avatar
of him, give it to me now, like right in the face.
If you found that fish attractive, I'm sorry, but you need mental help.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I don't even know
That
what
fish
we're
was
talking
that
about,
was
but, weird.
the fish boss. The fish boss.
I haven't really
Like
watched
the
much of
sloppy
that,
one.
so.
Well, basically he's a big blob and he's annoying and weird.
Sloppy toppy.
But out of that, and then like I love and then how they set it up was instead of adding DLCs, you could after you beat it, they gave you the opportunity to earn credits to unlock things in the shop. So like you could have lightsabers, endless mode, like grenade, like infinite ammo for certain guns. You just had to like play the game over and over to get it. The lightsaber was fun as shit.
Almost like Prestige.
Yes, it was amazingly fun. I would give
Really
the
quickly,
game
can I say
a
one thing?
solid 8 out of 10.
It was a good game. I'd give it 8 out of 10 as well. But can we talk about one thing really quickly? Can we talk
What is
about
it?
all like this is not like a full rant. I just want to talk about it really quickly. Can we please talk about all the people on like Call of Duty Modern Warfare that prestiged like 3-5 times? Like, and we're still
You
going
didn't?
for more prestige, especially on Cold War. I did a few times. But
You didn't?
I never went like 4 or 5 times. I did it like once or twice.
I'm
But it
I'm
was
prestige
nuts.
7.
I'm quirky.
Christ. I remember on COD 4, I prestiged the ballista knife till max. I remember because it was very easy to prestige it, and I prestiged it twice. And I got a bunch of extra attachments.
You look like a big
I'm sorry, but you're a
weasel.
legend if you have the diamond skin. I'm sorry if you
I don't have that.
if you had the diamond skin on the sniper, you're a legend.
You
If you
all
have the
look like
diamond skin on the
legends.
sniper, you're a legend.
Thank you.
But okay, so now we're gonna go to our talk shit segment, which is always gonna be at the end of the videos. So today's top 3 people to talk shit about. Number 1, Vegeta. Number 2, Gam.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about these
Yes.
3 people real quick. We're gonna start with Vegeta. Anything? Who all wants to say it?
Oh,
Fuck
please.
You start.
Oh, please.
You start. You start.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Honey,
You start.
you're gonna. Ooh, try. The fact that he took a picture in Washington and then tried to play off as a person from UK when he says he lives in Oregon.
It wasn't in Washington. It was in Michigan.
I was in Michigan.
Where I live.
Different.
Where I live.
Same.
Dude, you can literally tell. You can literally tell from the middle photo. Like the 3 photos. The 3 photos that I told sent you. The 3 photos that I sent you. One, I don't know where he got it from. The second one wasn't even the same dude. And the third one, you could blatantly see he looked it up, took a screenshot, and that was that. Because that was a screenshot of him looking
the one
up
with
Connor
rushes,
Quest.
though, bro, the one with rushes looked like he paid rushes to take that.
Exactly.
It genuinely did. It looked like a begging picture. It didn't look like a friend picture. It looked like a begging picture.
It wasn't even him in the first like that picture was genuinely Connor Quest with Rush Stitch. However, none of those pictures were him. So not only did
Which
he
is
try to catfish us, but he horribly catfished us by not even using
And he tried to fake claim
and 2
fame.
different photos. He faked
Like I told him multiple times,
Like literally,
I'm not about to fall for that.
Literally, he goes and says, "Oh, I'm Connor Quest," but then says that he's the Elfman in a fucking like fairy tale like cipher. Dude, that one is by like what was it? Big Dog's Prophecy. Those are 2 different names. That shit ain't adding up. Plus, I got
Yeah,
sent a
like you're
little
claiming
something,
other
something.
songs.
But I got sent a little something something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But here's the thing. That picture, the picture of him in real life, and the 2 pictures of him as Connor Quest, none of it lined up.
That's what I'm saying. None of it's because he says he's from Oregon, but Connor Quest is from UK. Thanks, shout out to you, Tyler, for telling me this information. I don't know anything about Connor Quest, but I'm glad that you're a fanboy. Because my brother Tyler was telling me that this whole thing didn't add up.
It literally does.
Because I asked him, I was like, "Oh, you're Connor
up.
Quest. My brother would love it if you could get just saying happy birthday from Rush Stitch." And fun fact. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take your mic. But so Tyler recently bought Rush Stitch's merch, right? And he was in one of Rush's live stream, and he was like, "Hey, I bought your merch," and Rush actually responded to him, and he was like, "Do you and Connor Quest play Quest at all? Like, do you guys play VR chat?" Rush Stitch said no.
Yeah, literally, they have absolutely no fucking time because they're producing and making their own music. They're doing all that shit themselves, so they have literally no time.
So, like,
Plus,
the
if you're
fact that he
going to
said him and Quest
claim,
don't play it, but he's on.
exactly.
He's
Okay,
on
here's
every
the
other day.
thing. Here's the thing. Not only that, but if you're gonna claim to be this famous fucking person, you're not gonna be on Quest. You're gonna be on PC. You're gonna be a PC user, if not full body PC user.
Like, the thing is,
Yeah, they've been like
it's not
Valve
even
or
like
Index or something. They wouldn't be on
it's like,
Quest.
and plus, even if he was on PC, you can actually look at it. You can check his settings because there's a chance, like, because my friend Aniko, it says she plays PC, but she's playing Quest through PC by air linking. So even if he was, he might have been fucking playing through Airlink.
No, because even if you're playing through Airlink, it still puts you on fucking PC.
I know, but
Technically Quest.
but if you check the settings with the EMC mod, if you glow pink, you're a Quest user. You're on Quest.
That's true.
So I could always
Either
check,
way.
and that's what honestly made it was hilarious.
Honestly, like, I'm still, like, upset about the fact that he's, like, trying to be over here. Like, you can tell from his status, and not really his status, but his bio, whether or not the person that he's taken by is either overaged or underaged.
And he was trying that
You
too.
can tell.
Let me say this real quick. He was trying this. Because you would see his bio. He was like 18 and up, but then you go 17 and up, 16 and up, 15 and up, 14. I'm like, bro, stop lowering the number. Raise it.
Bro, why are you going
You're
all the way to
22.
fucking... Dude, why, as a 22-year-old, not even minding the fact that you have DID, if you even do at all, I don't care if your fucking 17-year-old alter has a crush on me, you are physically 22. You should not be saying 14 and up friends.
That's what I'm saying. You should really be hanging out with people in your own age group.
And dating people in your own age group. And dating one person. Like, I get it. You're monoromantic. You're monoromantic. I understand. But you can't go monoromantic polyamorous. Monoromantic polyamorous. Only to save so you're alters. Well, you only date one person. It's the opposite of polyamorous.
But I'm willing to agree to a monogamous relationship where it's just one-on-one. But normally I am poly. But
yeah, but here's the thing. That was going back and forth, back and forth.
Monogamous.
I found it so fucking funny that the day after I broke up with him,
he was mono-romantic.
Because here's the thing. The council goes and thinks, you know, maybe we should be monoromantic because apparently we hurt him so much and all that shit. And not even, you know, to start with the fact that I was uncomfortable with him not only going and hitting up my VR mom, which love you dearly, mom, but he claimed to be like,
yeah, we love you, mom.
Don't say we love you, mom, but like he was trying to hit up my mom, and then one of his other alters, Max, was hitting up some other bitch. And then he was like, he thought he was so obliged to make me meet her. Like, if you're gonna f around with some other bitch with an alter that I don't even know exists, like, I don't want to meet them because if I'm not dating them, I don't care about them.
Different alters dating different people. I find that genuinely.
I don't understand that.
I don't like that.
That is so weird. That is
like it.
so weird, and it genuinely made me more uncomfortable. It genuinely made me so uncomfortable.
If you don't explain it to somebody, how they're gonna see it is you're dating two people and they don't know.
Exactly. But here's the thing. He thought that I was so obliged to meet her. As soon as I met her, I got so uncomfortable. And the thing is, the funny thing is that when he went to her, when Max went to her saying that, oh, we're starting to think about being monoromantic and shit like that again, she was like, go to Alex. My mom, go to Alex. Immediate breakup, just go to Alex. And then later on, you know this, later on, because he full on convinced me and everyone else that my mom and him were dating. Later on, we're having a one-on-one conversation. Me, Tamaz, my dad, and my mom having all a one-on-one conversation. Turns out they weren't even dating.
We should do that again sometime.
Yes, they weren't even dating. They weren't even dating.
Because I kept
Dude was up here complaining to me. They were up here. He was literally literally up here complaining to me, being like, "Oh, your mom's ignoring me. I'm sending, like, I'm spamming, I'm like spam texting her, spam calling her, spam requesting off of her, spam inviting her, and all this shit." And I'm just like, first off, dude, hold the phone. One, don't do that shit. That's fucking annoying. Two, if you're gonna do that shit, don't come to me and complain about it. Three, why? They're most likely busy or some shit like that. Give them some time. Like, goddamn.
Aggressively
And the
staring
thing-
at
What
me.
annoys me is I told him
It's so
multiple
annoying.
times that even if they were dating and Alex was okay with it, you never went to go confirm with Giyu that it was okay.
Yeah, because
Giyu was number-
guess
to
what?
Alex,
Giyu
Giyu
was
number
extremely Giyu was extremely uncomfortable with it and wasn't okay with it. He did not agree with it because of his past. And he
And
even
I'm saying, I
outright
kept
said
telling
that
him, you're
to me.
stepping on hot grounds, bro. You're stepping on hot grounds. You're trying to get involved with a perfectly good relationship, knowing the past of certain people in that
Exactly.
relationship, and you're trying to push yourself this much, dude.
Exactly.
You might as well be trying.
Exactly.
You might as well be scared, holding a sign saying, "Shoot me here, shoot me here," because that's how much you're pushing it.
Literally. Like, honest to God, he would literally go and complain about how she's ignoring him and whatnot. Turns out they're all out having fun together. And then, as we're over here, like, you know, having us full unconvinced, we're over, because, like, even the slightest remark of me, like, saying, "Oh, they're probably not answering you because they're busy." He goes, "Oh, well, your mom told me that, her and you actually don't do that." And I'm just like, not lie. And he goes
yeah, that's
and
all.
gets so pissed off. He goes and gets so pissed off because I know it was a f***ing lie with one reason only. Because I constantly get texts about how Giyu is so much better than Bomber. Also known as Austin, my past dad, who I still consider a great father. That's besides the point. She's constantly
Oh my
saying
God.
that shit and whatnot, and then she's constantly complaining about how, like, he won't, like, be giving her attention or, like, sexual attention or anything like that. Like, she goes to me when it comes to talking about him sexually. And so I know for a fact that they be fun. And then when she finally joins after all that spamming and shit, he goes, "Sorry, honey, we were playing Ghost with Noodle and Giyu and all that." And mother's over here just like, "So your child goes and informs me that you two actually that you were lying to me." And she goes, "What? I never said that." And I was like, if anything, she didn't tell you that big, like, she didn't tell you that either. She didn't tell you the full truth, or she just told you what you needed to know there. That was unneeded information in her eyes. And this thinks that he has the right to say, "Well, in the future, I want my lovers to tell me the full truth." And I'm just like, you two aren't even dating. It's not a confirmed thing that you two are going to be dating. Get
If
your
anything,
fucking
you guys
head
were
out of
just
your ass.
talking. You guys were starting to talk.
Like-
you guys weren't even talking. You guys were
like-
starting to talk.
Dude, come on. Stop riding your own dick. It ain't even that big.
Okay, but so let's
Next person, Jesus Christ.
next person. We're gonna go
Let's bring on
to.
some other
Wait,
person.
we're all gonna step down to someone who has one of the biggest egos, the most egotistical helicopter mom person ever. Gamzy Makara.
Let me talk
It's
about it. Let
finally
me do this.
stopped.
No. Let me do this. Let me do this. Oh, I'm going to just. All right.
Lay it all out. Lay it all out.
So basically, this chick named Gamzy Makara will hate anyone if she hasn't even met them yet.
She blocked me on the first day that she met me because I kept killing her in a game where you're supposed to.
Exactly. You're supposed to kill, and she blocked them. And to be fair, she would listen in private conversation. She'd glitch through the wall and listen to you if you were having a private conversation. If it was private, she was the one you were talking to. And she felt so offended at certain stuff. And it's like, she can't admit that she's wrong. Because I would admit her I was wrong about things, but she couldn't admit to me. She literally had
And
to
then,
get
like,
yelled
we
at
could
by
never
her
win with
boyfriend
her.
and her. Listen to this.
Mm-mm.
She literally had to get yelled at by her boyfriend and her best friend. She had to get yelled at by those two for her to finally realize that I'm trying to change. Purple's trying to change, and that Kiwi is trying to change just so we can make amends.
Here's the thing.
And she couldn't even figure it out.
Here's the thing. She added me once the entire time that I've known her. Even tried friending her in that Just Dance world where I tried to make amends and try to be her friend. She completely ignored it. The one time that she friends me is so she can get into my home world, just so she can completely ignore what Tamaz is saying while he's trying to have fun and use the espresso machine, only to unfriend me as soon as she gets there. You know,
And then
Fab,
had the audacity to catch an attitude
Afro,
with me.
he fucking stays friends with me. However, that Gamzee full on unfriends
you know
me,
what's funny?
saying,
Babe,
I
you
will
know what's funny
tolerate
about
her
Fab?
for you. I will tolerate her for
You
you.
wanna know what's funny about
but I
Fab,
don't want to
babe?
see her face on my friends list, and I'm just like, I don't want to see it there either. But however, I'm trying to make an actual fuck
And
unlike you.
I want to talk about how she's like, oh, you're a fake depressed.
I got one thing to say about Fab real
Such
quick, and this is actually genuinely nice. The funny thing is, Fab doesn't add people unless he genuinely wants to be friends with them. He normally has his friends turned off. Turned off. Like, I had to add, because I was trying to add him. I was like, bro, can I add you real quick? And he goes, he turns it on, then turned it right back after I add him. I'm like, and he explained, he doesn't add people unless he genuinely finds them chill. And the fact that Gamzee talks about how she trusts her friends' opinions, and Ranger and Fab have both come to her and said that you guys are genuinely chill. Yes, you guys had a bad start, but you guys are genuinely chill. And she was like, no. And she doesn't trust that you guys have changed. But Swagger's been lying for 6 years and she stays friends with Swagger. Make that make sense.
That's what I was gonna say.
And still trust Swagger. Wanted to ask the age and everything. Is thinking, and I swear, if they start, I swear to God, if they start dating, I'm gonna pissed.
One time when I
No, wait, how old is Swagger confirmed? Real quick.
I think 15.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Swagger lied about being in the military, lied about all that stuff.
Coding.
You
know
also-
that's actually kind of illegal.
Wait, Spec.
when we tried to do the podcast the other night, Gamzee was being really, really loud when you were gone, and I asked them to stop, yelling.
Yeah, and Gamzee was getting really rude to my son, which I did not
And
appreciate. And I talked to her about it, and she goes, it's not actually your kid. I treat him as my kid. Sorry.
And then she just started yelling in my face more, so I just went away.
Yeah, and I talked to her about that. I was like, she's just your VR kid. She's not actually kidding. I was like,
Can we hold something?
sorry,
real
not
quick?
her. I treat him as my kid, and I will protect my kid. So when I ask you to not be rude to my kid and genuinely treat them with respect, the respect they're trying to treat you with, I actually mean it. And then she wanted to call an attitude with me because I was annoyed because I kind of got upset because we had to cancel podcast earlier in the week. And I was upset about it. And I joined her because she invited me. And not only was Tibu kind of being annoying, I told him, I even talked to Tibu after it. And Tibu apologized. But Gamzee had the audacity before he apologized, was to just get in my face and say, hey, why are you acting so bitchy? What's wrong? And then I told her what's wrong. She goes, are you just being a pick me girl because you're not getting one? I was like, no.
The fact that she constantly says, are you trying to be a pick me girl whenever you're trying to express your feelings? It's so fucking irritating.
Anything
It
she's
is so
a pick me
irritating.
girl.
What you're trying to do is not fucking. Like, can I
Technically,
finish what I'm-
she is the most. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but just the fact that because this is the main fucking reason why you don't open up. It's because as soon as you try to open up, your fucking cousin goes out and says, "Oh, you're just trying to be a fucking pick me girl. Oh, you're just trying to be a pick me girl. Me girl is, if anything, a pick me girl is fuck you."
A pick me girl is someone who makes up lies and tries to get attention in any means necessary to get attention to themselves.
Swagger.
Exactly.
I'll just get
Swagger, yes.
Swagger's pretty chill.
Swagger, we love you.
After
Swagger,
all,
we
he's
love you.
pretty
We're joking about you. We're just putting out how we feel about everybody. Swagger, I genuinely love you. I am still kind of upset that you've lied this long, but I
don't even know you, but from what I've
You're
heard,
chill.
you fucking
Swagger, you're
foolish.
chill. I love you.
Swagger is
I love you,
pretty
Swagger.
chill.
I love you, bro.
But
I don't even know.
I still don't like how you lied,
That's
though.
all
That's cool as shit.
Also, Fly,
about games. A few more
you're
things about
genuine.
games.
Yeah, you're chill. It's just you just jump to conclusions too much, and it pisses me off.
Few more things about Gamzee.
Okay.
Spec speak.
All right, so I want to say this, like how she's always calling out people for pick me girls. If you ask anyone in my group who Gamzee is, they will immediately tell you who it is. Everybody knows her. If you don't, you literally got in there 2 seconds ago.
And the fact that like she'll get mad at people for like no reason because what was that? Hold on, I lost my thought. She got mad at me because I was right about Swagger. Because at all these, like the 2 years or something like that, we've known Swagger. I was always saying, I think it's a man. I think it's a man. And then it turns out to be a man, and she got mad at me for that. She got mad at me for being right.
Even when we were together, you constantly said, like, even like told me stories of proof
Swagger's
of
a
how
guy.
you thought Swagger was a guy, and I was just like, yeah, no, that's a dude, 100%. You even
And I'm
the
like,
name
all
of
the evidence is
Swagger,
pointing towards
even like I completely forgot all those stories, and even when like Tamaz brought back Swagger, I immediately thought just by the name alone that was a dude. And then whenever she told me female, or whenever I saw Swagger's outfits, I went, "Wait, that's a girl."
Can I say one thing?
Huh,
Can I say
what?
one last thing? I'm gonna say one last thing about Gamzee.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I don't know if this is what made her start hating Polly so much. But she puts out false allegations all the time, and she doesn't believe a single word that anyone says. But this was before Kiwi. I came up to her and I said, okay, I might like you, and I do like you. I'm gonna chill out with you for a while. And she said, yeah, I'm a Gamzee, and I gave her the expression, I am the leprechaun, I'm waiting at the end of the rainbow. I gave her that exact expression. And I mean, it's a little cute expression, and me and her were talking for a long time, and then one day she came like, what's a poly? And I was like, because I talk about things all the time, I know quite a bit about it.
She's high
I
vanilla.
tell her, she's like, but she literally was considering this whole time she's been with Ranger. She was even considering. I literally had to go undercover for her and ask.
Wait, she was with Ranger?
Donna Polly. Yes, at this time she was with Ranger.
When you guys were flirting and talking.
I wasn't flirting with her. I'll tell you that.
But you guys were talking.
Yes.
I'm out. No. But then she talks because I want to point this out. She complains to me how I would always, because back in the day, yes, I was a horrible flirt. I was a whore. I would always bring up all my relationships and how like I would always be talking with people, and says you're a cheater because you didn't tell your partner about it. You ain't tell Ranger when you guys were talking.
Oh no, I'm too scared to talk about it, and I'm like, woman.
But you're continuing to talk to Spec, knowing that Ranger doesn't know, and even if you have the okay to
we
do
wouldn't
that.
say anything, and we wouldn't do anything. We would just talk and chill out like friends.
Word kiss.
We wouldn't even do anything. We would just talk normally, and I would say goodnight. She'd say goodnight. I'd say good morning. She'd say good morning. We'd all play and chill out for the whole day. And honestly, it was pretty chill hanging out. But then, of course, I got back into a group. I found Kiwi, and I was hanging out. And then I was like, all right, I like this person. So I started talking to him more. Because obviously, when someone's in a relationship, you're like, no, don't do that, right?
No, I'm not gonna mess with that. That's what.
Yeah.
And also,
So I stay, and yes, I admit I did kind of push the Polly thing a little, but I'm now thinking that's like horrible.
Because you're pretty much encouraging cheating.
One last thing.
You're pretty much encouraging cheating.
I also have one last thing to say about Gamzee that I find funny whenever you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, and then I got something to say about a little problem I'm dealing with still.
So, the one thing I find so fucking funny is that the full-on reason why she full-on blocked me and you is because I called her out on her fucking helicopter mom bullshit, and I gave you enough courage to not only have me call her out, but also you call her out and you tell her that you were sick and tired of it and that you needed space.
Yeah.
She still says that she says that she's only trying to be a good friend.
You know what? Can we all send this video to her when this comes out? We all need to send her the link to it.
Please, oh please.
She's gonna.
What I'm gonna do is see, because I follow Gamzee, And I'm also and then the TikTok account's falling again, so it would eventually pop up on her For You page. Because today, the new podcast video, it popped on my For You page today. Like the one I dropped today from like an old footage, that popped on my For You page today. Genuinely was funny.
Really? Send me
And my friends,
and
my friend, and it popped on my friends' accounts. It was funny.
all her videos pop on my For You page, and every time they do, I send it to her.
All my videos pop on my husband's page all the time.
I honestly, I don't even use TikTok anymore.
But off topic real quick, so I'm still dealing with this problem. Okay. So before I got with Kiwi, I was talking to this one person, but I ended up kind of ghosting them because I kind of was like, no. And then I met Kiwi. I really started ghosting when I met Kiwi, and I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to miss this person. I kind of want to miss with Kiwi. So I started talking to you, and I stopped talking. I didn't like slowly stop. I just stopped texting, stopped calling, all of that. I didn't mean to ghost them. I just didn't feel like it would be right to mess with two people at once. So she continues to blow up my phone, saying, like, let me go back to my phone so I can read the message I got today. If I can find it. I'm not taking my headset off. I have to take my headset off. There it is. It's all the way across the floor. I gotta reach for it. There we go. Got it.
Come on, Tomas, you black.
So we're gonna call her. We're gonna name her A. I'm not gonna actually say her name in the podcast, but we're gonna name it AL.
I'm gonna call it Aaron.
Aaron.
Okay, so this was yesterday. Technically, yes, yet. She was like, okay. So let me go all the way up.
Can you please go back to your
Okay.
trip? This man was like air.
Well, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine, actually.
Okay. So I was like, cause like she was quite. This is before she was questioning me on why I don't want to open up, and I told her straight up, I don't want to open up because I've opened up too much. And I told her the same thing. I told you. And then she went on a rant on how like nothing, yada yada yada. So then she was like, "Please answer. I know you're struggling right now, but I need someone almost me today, and I can't put off my feelings anymore." And that's when I FaceTimed her and talked to her, and like, ugh. And I was like, she was like, "What are you doing?" Didn't respond. Left her unopened. Hey, can you please talk to me? I miss you, bro. Didn't answer that either. Hey, I hurt my ankle. I'm in a boot and crutches right now, and it hurts like hell. I'm gonna keep texting you, even if you don't text me. And I was just like, be safe. I just texted, be safe. And she was like, thanks. Are you ever gonna talk to me again? And then today, bro, fucking answer me. You finna piss me off. I'm just like, no, I'm not answering.
Okay.
I'm not texting.
Is it so wrong? Is it, hold on, let me come back to my body real quick because it kind of got into the table. Is it so wrong that I want you to text her? Hey, oh, sorry, my husband is kind of taking up all my time.
I kind of want to text that too. And also, I'm gonna show you guys some messages.
Oh.
So this is way before me and Kiwi got together. Like this is before I started actually full on playing VR chat. So I got dared to we're playing Truth or Dare in the fucking library. If I can find this fucking picture, I just saw it. And the dare was my best friend, she was how she was sitting in the chair where she had space in between her and the chair. So I was dared to literally slip behind her and then pick her up and put her on my lap and sit there for 5 minutes. If she didn't react to me doing it. Since she's my best friend, she didn't react. And we just sat there. And then they took a picture, right? Samantha gets the picture and goes, so this is what we're doing now. I'll send the picture in a second. Let me go back to the message because I cannot find it. I'll find it later.
42 minutes in.
So let's see. So the picture, she was like, fuck you. It was like, it was a dare, not my fault. And it was like, I thought you don't. Is that, well, fuck, I cannot read. Is that you don't want to be together? I was like, what do you mean? Plus, we're not even dating, so why does it matter so much? And she goes, because I still fucking love you. You know, it was like, and I was like, then why were you fucking with other dudes when I still loved you? And the way I typed it was, I put I still, and then put loved in all caps, so LOVED all caps. you. And she goes, because goddamn, I wanted to move on with my life and stop fucking crying over you, but I fucking can't. And I was like, it was a dare, okay, to put her on my lap. Plus, did I get mad over Saudi or Christian, the two guys she slept with while we were dating? I didn't get mad. I didn't care. I told her, she cheats on me, she cheats on me. That means she doesn't want to be with me. And I was like, and she goes, okay, because I was trying to just move on with my damn life, but it's okay, I can't, because it's always going to be you. I'm like, bullshit. And then I blocked her. And then after that, my sister sent her a
people
message.
think that's the way to fix stuff? My question is why?
My sister sent her a paragraph because I gave my sister her number. Do you want me to read the full paragraph? It's a pretty long paragraph. Let me go back to it.
Yeah.
Let me go back to it. Let me find it again.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay, I found it, but I want to find the other one. That's blue. I'll read that one. It's smaller, but I'll read it. Let me go back to it.
I kind of want you
Okay.
to know.
Okay, so she was like, okay, let me look at my so I can read this. Okay, Sam, I will put this. Oh, so my sister Alex sent this to her. Sam, I will put this as nicely as I can. And she, the way she put it was, let boy.fucking.live. In all caps. You have no one to blame but yourself for this. You fucked around with Saudi from what I understand while you were still with TJ. That's not you trying to get over him if you still had him. What he does is none of your concern. You have hurt him so much, and if you loved him, you wouldn't have lied about fuck, I cannot read. I hate because I'm black. Let me go. Okay. Let me go back. That's not trying to get over him if you still had him. What he does is none of your concern. You have hurt him so much. If you loved him, you wouldn't have lied to him about, you wouldn't have lied about what all he did to you, because she went around the school lying, saying that I was abusive and I was like cheating on her, when it was really the other way around, where she was abusive towards me, and she was saying that later in the paragraph. Yep, exactly that. What he did to you, you wouldn't have hit him 3 times. I will not sit here and watch him be hurt by you. Leave him alone. If he moves on, so be it, but you will not stop this boy from finding someone who makes him happy and loved. Thank you, baby. I'm happy and loved. You should be happy that he's happy. Sure, it will hurt if it's not with you, but like I said, if you love him, like you say you do, you would let him be happy no matter the cost. And that's the full paragraph. And like she said, she hit me multiple times and would cuss me out in front of hundreds of students, and it was honestly kind of embarrassing, and also really would also horribly mess with my anxiety. Getting yelled at by your girlfriend in front of a bunch of people. It's so funny.
Nothing.
It's so funny. What is so funny?
Did you say about Minecraft?
Why? Oh God,
Oh my god.
I'm leaving.
Childish. You guys are childish. So what is your guys' opinions on that? What is your guys' opinions on that?
She can suck a dick.
She some milk.
Let's see if I can find the picture.
See some milk.
I don't have the picture. But I can send you guys the one message with the picture, so you guys can see what the picture was. By the way, so let me send it to Kiwi. Kiwi, can you just send it out? I'm too lazy to send it to everybody. But by the way, I had her name set as Samantha with the top hat as her picture because she caps too much. Did you see it, babe? That was the picture that she got all aggro about.
I'm gonna send it to Save.
Are you bouncing?
I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Bro, not gonna
Please don't be uncomfortable with that picture.
I can't. No. I'm over here. Just like, not gonna lie, I kind of want to sit in your lap like that too. Don't.
No, bro, please do that. Please do that, babe. Also, I'm gonna send you two. These pictures are for you, babe. These pictures are for you. Okay. So you see my best friend, right? You wanna know why I hate Saudi so much?
Why?
It's because not only did he sleep with my now ex, he also ended up messing with Yadira's mental so much, she ended up becoming fucking straight again. Because like how when they were dating, she couldn't do anything. She couldn't be herself. Like she literally would end up becoming like she was a full-on stud when we met. Like stud out. I will send you both the before and after picture. You will be pissed too. It pissed me off looking at those pictures. So I'm like, not my best friend looking like a bitch. Okay, let me send both of these. So this was at the beginning of the school year, right? I'm sending this one. That was the beginning of school year.
I'm driving a car.
What's your opinion? She's the one with the bun. She's the one with the bun.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm gonna crash a car.
The one in the middle. Like the one with the bun.
Okay.
And then this one is when she was trying to catch Shadi's attention again after he broke up with her. But then she was like, again, she stopped. She went back. Like she tries to, she can't really just study anymore because she doesn't feel comfortable like that with her own body. So now all she wears is like, she'll wear a crop top with sweats or something. She doesn't know what to do anymore. I hate that he did that to her. What? What's wrong?
My gay heart hurts.
I know.
My gay heart
It hurt me when she showed up in that dress. I was like, bitch, I know you're not wearing a dress. She goes, oh, you have to send you them. I was like, bitch, you're not wearing a dress. And she goes, what? It looks pretty. I'm like, bitch, you know that ain't you though. You know that's not you. She was like, how do I look? I was like, not like you.
Not you.
Where the nigga I met? Where the nigga that I met? When you used to fucking wrestle niggas for fun. Where the boxer you at? You were everybody was scared of you. Why you a little bitch?
My arms hurt.
Hold on. Spec, I gotta send your favorite video. Hold on.
51 minutes
So
into this clip.
I'm on. Not
If both my parents are Mexican and black, why am I white?
Oh my god. You are gay.
Oh. You got chicken nuggets?
And remember, guys, we don't ask this. We're just saying if you want to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. This is all for shits and giggles. We have fun a lot. This is really what it is, just to have fun and be funny as fuck. So, Kiwi, take it away.
Remember, kids, it's okay to be stupid.
And one more thing too. All of our socials will be linked in the bottom of the description. And you can check out all of our socials because, like, some of us do art, some of us are like models, some of us do all kinds of shit. So, if you want to check it out, if you want to check out our,
it's not a requirement.
only if you want to. We're not calling you. Just like, if you want to, you can check out our socials. For fun fact about me, I fucking do I do gaming and 3D art. You guys want to tell them about what you do, you can.
I do VR chat photo shoots that I post on Instagram and also digital art, sometimes also traditional. Depends on how I'm feeling. Plus, I got some positivity anime pictures!
I draw, post TikToks.
What about you, Bun Bun?
I post TikToks and draw and I write stories. And my TikTok can be found also in the description of all that.
What about you, Spec?
I don't post and do stuff much. I just do photo shoots for random people.
What about you, Omega?
I post VR chat pictures on Instagram, and I'm getting into writing stories.
And remember, guys, way later down the road, we want to be able to get whoever is like fans, if we end up having them, we don't know if we will or not yet. It's the beginning, but we want to get fans in, like at least 1 or 2 fans in here to talk and sit and have fun. And we're trying our hardest to get into a Drumsy video. Please,
Drumsy. He is in his collab season.
Show us off.
Hold on, he is actually in his collab season right now, so he might collab.
Oh my god, please link us. Please just help us out. We want to see Drumsy. I want to meet Peach.
Peach is hot.
I don't know who he is, but he sounds pretty cool.
It's okay.
I want to meet Peach.
It's okay,
I want
guys.
to meet
It's okay, guys.
Illy.
Like I said, I know how to get him. Drumsy, if you want to join, come hang out with us. I will read you my Drumsy X Moxie freaking fanfics I write.